Hello, Facebook again. It's Jamie, creator of Be Happy, Be Free, where I empower women to let go of the past, love themselves completely, and live a balanced, happy life. So I normally do my Transformation Tuesdays. Today I had a special guest. The internet connection wasn't working out, but since I'm here live, I figure I will do a video and talk about something else. So the topic I wrote is Be Happy, Be Free, Real Talk. So Be Happy, Be Free is my company name, my LLC, my website, BeHappyBeFree.org, my tribe of people. And why I did that is because that's the core of what my values are, right? Happiness is my number one priority, and also being free. So what does being free mean? It means personal freedom, right? So hi Tess, hi Samara. So I'm sorry, Samara, we couldn't get you on. So we'll have to reschedule it another time when the internet works better, because that stinks. So what I want to talk about is this, okay? First of all, I'm really gonna try not to get emotional, but someone that I know who has struggled or been challenged with cancer for a few years now, passed, and Colette, who she's like the epitome of strength, warrior, fighter till the end. And actually, she was actually there at my going away party. We've done a race together. I met her through Tara, and she has such a love for life and Zumba. And every time I saw her, she was always just kind, happy, and always doing for other people. And it's so, so sad to see what she went through. And, she really, really, really gave it her all. And it was time for her to be at peace, because we don't want people to suffer. And sadly, she left behind 5 children who, it's horrific, okay? And when things happen like this, it usually takes someone passing. You're at a funeral for you to stop and actually evaluate your life and think about, like, what are the priorities? What is really most important? And, like, how am I really living my life? I'm, like, going to get all emotional. What's it called? So, sadly, it takes a tragic event most times for life to, it throws it at you, for you to be like, whew, like, I really have to wake up and realize, like, how am I living my life, and how can it be different, right? Is it in alignment with the things that are most important to me? Okay, so I'm going to ask you this question. I want you to really think about it. And I'm going to go back to what the title says, Be Happy, Be Free, Real Talk. Is what are, like, the 3 top things that are most important to you, and what do you do daily to work on them? Okay, so is it your relationship that's most important to you? Is it your health? Is it your, and it could be your relationship with a partner. It could be your relationship with your children, with your friends, your family, whatever that looks like for you. It could be your job, your profession, your vocation. And a lot of times we get out of balance, and what our priorities are is not actually where we're putting our time and energy in. And I'm guilty of this. I am way guilty of that. I tend to take on a lot of things, right? I have a real creative mind, and things just flow to me. So when things flow to me, I feel like I have to take action. I have to take it on. And, you can't take on 1,000 things, because then you're not going to do well at any of them, right? And also, if I'm not putting, my health as a priority, if I'm not taking the steps of, like, self-care and things like that, then I'm going to be out of alignment, right? And when we're out of alignment, we tend to take those frustrations out on the people that we love, which is, like, the opposite of what you want to do, right? But it's so easy to fall back into those patterns or just get caught up in the to-do, in the list. I'm like a huge list maker, and I constantly, it's like, when you're a mom and you're a working mom, and then, you're building a business on top of that, it's like your hats change, right? So during my work day, I have all this stuff I have to do. Then as a mom, I have all this stuff to do. And then balancing my house, I have all that stuff to do. And then a business, and then my own personal stuff. It can be a lot, right? We can only do so much in our day. So how are you spending your time? Where are you devoting your energy to? Right? Are you showing the people that you love the love and respect that they deserve? Are you making them a priority? Or are you putting things that in the big picture don't really fucking matter? Like, are you putting them, like, you're wasting your time? Are you giving your energy away to people that don't deserve it? Like, I've learned probably, like, I would say 5 years ago is when, like, it's probably 7 years ago, I really started my journey in personal development. And I learned to say no, number one, to things. I mean, still sometimes I say yes and I take things on. And, but when we say yes to everything, we're actually saying no. Like, it's like we do it out of guilt. And then what happens is you feel resentful that you have to do this thing. And then it's like this cycle of like, oh, why did I say yes? And then I have to do this and nah. And then you're like complaining about it. But guess what? You're the person who said yes in the first place, and you don't have to. Saying no is a complete sentence. You don't have to, you're not going to be liked by saying no. Okay? It is okay to value yourself and your priorities. And you cannot live your life pleasing everybody else, because it just doesn't work that way, right? Because number one, you're never going to please everybody. Let's be real. Okay, I am a recovering people pleaser. Look at this beautiful cup. I'm going to give a little shout out to Jade at Jade Made Customs. Frickin' beautiful. I am me, I am free. That's going to be my book. I'm actually working on another book too. So 2 books this summer. I can't wait. It's really a nice mug too. It like really keeps it cold. So, like, think about it, okay? It's so easy. Like, it takes practice every single day. I posted on Instagram today a picture of me. I was running around to like the dollar store. I had to get last minute things. And my kids are going away, leaving for New Jersey. I can't even believe it. So there's a lot of little things that have to get done as a mom, right? But I go in this shopping center. It's literally in the dollar store shopping center, okay? Look on my Instagram. It's the most beautiful. It's like this beautiful flowers and a fountain. And like most of us go through our day just like that. You're almost like blinders on. You don't even recognize any of the things that's going on around you and all the beauty that is there. There is so much to be grateful for. Like, wherever you're at in your life, you can find something to be grateful for. As simple as freaking flushing your toilet, electricity, having a roof over your head. Like, I love waking up in the morning. I mean, my drive to work can be stressful. Okay, tomorrow's the last day, so I'm not complaining at all. But I am saying that if I leave 5 minutes later, it can be a shit ton of traffic, right? But do you know what keeps me in alignment? Number one, I put on amazing music, so it gets me into my happy place. But number two, I see the sun rising, and I see the sun just rays shooting from the clouds, and it depends on what time, but it's the most beautiful thing. And throughout the year, as the time changes when the sun rises, sometimes I'm actually seeing the sun rise. So I challenge you to like walk about your day through different eyes, right? Like, look at things that you may have never noticed before, because it's there. We all have beauty surrounding us. We all have things to be grateful for. We all have people in our lives that deserve to be shown how much we love and appreciate them, right? Because there's people that, like, you know what I mean? You just really never know. Like, you just really don't. And if you think about the things that you're like stressing about, and I'm guilty of this, like everything that I say is stuff that I work on daily. I am not some magical creature that doesn't have the day to day like you do. I just choose to, I'm aware of what I do. Doesn't mean I don't have setbacks. It doesn't mean I don't have challenges, because I do. And I have to work on it, and I have to call myself out, and I have to figure out, okay, why does this keep coming up for me? And get to the bottom of it and work through it, right? But what I mean is like, you know, why do we wait to do the things we love? Your day should be filled, not all day, every day. Okay, we're going to have mundane and stupid things that we have to do in life. But do you find joy in your day to day? Because if you don't, then you need to shift around what you're doing, and you need to input the things that you love. You need to make time for the people that are important. You need to have special date nights with the love of your life. You need to get together with friends. You need to call your family or your children, your parents, whoever. I mean, think of like who comes to mind of someone that maybe you had a disagreement with, you had a falling out with. And at the end of the day, like, does it freaking matter? Like, what are you arguing about? Most times arguments are like a miscommunication, and the other person is not understanding, right? It's miscommunication, okay? And it can be solved. I feel so strongly about that. Coming from a large Italian family on my dad's side, like everybody was always fighting, and this one wasn't talking to this one, and like, who freaking has time for that? Like, big picture, people, why are we getting mad about stupid shit? Like, literally, use your voice, speak your mind, tell your truth, forgive, move on. Friends, family are able to communicate whatever it is and move on from it, not stay in it, not choose to stay in anger and resentment and be mad and then go and talk about this person to other people. That's not healthy. It's not healthy for you. It's not healthy for anyone involved. This life, your life, is meant to be lived. You deserve to be happy. You deserve to have personal freedom. Like, what does that look like to you? Does it look like looking in the mirror and actually thinking that you're beautiful? Do you need to write a note on your mirror that says, "Hello, gorgeous, I'm beautiful," because you have poor self-image? Is it that you have to tell yourself that you are enough, that you deserve to be loved, that you deserve to earn all of this money, to live this amazing lifestyle, to travel the world and do whatever you want? Because you can. It's available for everyone. It is your divine birthright to be happy and to be fulfilled in your life. But it is based upon actions, like choices that you make, and then aligned actions that you practice every day, because it doesn't just happen. You can't say, I want to be financially free, and then the money just falls from the sky. Like, what are you doing to get there? What do you do every day, to achieve those goals? What does that look like for you? Maybe your abundance and your happily ever after is being a stay-at-home mom and just being the best mom you can be and taking care of your kids. For me, it was the ability to travel and to take my kids traveling. Having the financial means to just say, all right, we're just going to get up and go on a trip. And honestly, it was not until that I'm with Bill that I'm able to do that. He has been a huge, huge support. So sometimes it actually takes us being in a certain relationship, finding that partner that's going to balance us out, right? That's going to bring out the best in us and to give us what we never had. Bill, for me, is stability and security. He just levels me and keeps me grounded, right? Because I'm such a creative, my head can kind of be in the clouds. And it's important to stay grounded, right? So tonight's message was a lot of different things. And most importantly, live your life like happy. All right, like when I say let go of the past, it means let go of the people, the events, the things that you're holding on to, that are weighing heavy on your heart, the things that that are blocking you from finding true love, from finding just your best life. All right, because sometimes we are the obstacle and we don't even realize it. All right, like it is my mission and my purpose to teach other people how to do that and to really let go of those low vibrational feelings, because you don't want to be living there, right? Guilt, shame, anger, resentment, fear, jealousy, lack. These are not the good feeling vibrations, right? We want to be guided by how we feel. And that's an indication of, all right, I'm on the right path because this feels good. And sometimes we have this thing in our head about how something is going to transpire. And it just doesn't feel right. You're like, I'm doing this, right? And then you're doing it, and it just doesn't feel right. And guess what? That's okay. Because if you took the action and then it didn't really like feel good, then okay, then maybe it just wasn't for you, and that's okay. And that also goes with people in our lives. People come into our lives and come out of our lives for a reason. Sometimes it's for a short period of time. And it's either maybe you're meant to teach that person a lesson, they're meant to be there for you. And sometimes it's hard to let go of those relationships, and we hold on to things that we want it to be, but that it actually isn't. And that can be difficult. And then also, like, what else? And just like figuring out, right? Like, what's your purpose here? What were you like brought to this earth for? Because we all have special, unique qualities and talents that we're meant to make an impact in this world. And it's the most freeing thing when you realize your purpose. Because when you live in it and you step into it, and every day you're taking action in alignment with that purpose, the stars align and everything works out for you. Not everything, okay? There's going to be windy roads, right? It's never a straight road. But know that if maybe things aren't working out as you had thought they should, they would, it's okay. All right? Because we don't see the whole picture just yet, and that's okay. So just stay the course. All right? Hello, my love. Hello, Billy. So Bill just got on. He didn't hear before, and I'm going to give him a special shout out because he's away this week, and I miss him, and I love him dearly. And he doesn't understand that I am so happy and so grateful for him, because he literally changed the course of my life. We met, it'll be 4 years ago in August, and I believe we were meant to meet. I believe that we both came together at a time when we needed each other, right? And when that happens, a lot of times you have a lot of shit and baggage that from your past life, right? That we still are working through. And like I said earlier, like I have challenges every day. I work through my own stuff, and yes, by default, we tend to go back to our patterns that we've developed over our entire life. So it takes time and it takes daily action to change those things, right? All right. So I can't see any comments or anything. So if you commented, if you're watching this later, do a hashtag replay. I am so excited. So the message also tonight was to really appreciate and value life, everyone who is important to you. So your family, your parents, your brother, your sister, your friends, your children, the people that you may not take the time to talk to, and let them know you appreciate them. All right. I mentioned earlier someone dear to me who is a fighter and a warrior lost her battle to cancer after probably 2 years of fighting it hard, and it's horrible. And I know that she's in a better place and she's at peace, and that's really what she deserves at this point, you know. But we never know what life may bring. So why not focus on all the good things, right? Because we all have shit in our life. We all have stuff that's thrown at us. We all have stuff that happens that we don't want to happen, but it's our mindset. It's how we approach it. It's how we handle it that matters. It's how many times you get up after falling down, right? It's not about the failures. It's not about getting knocked down. It's about getting up. And that's serious. It's true. All right? I love you, baby. And I am so excited that summer is here. I know all my Jersey peeps, like, it's not, you probably have like 3 more weeks of summer. But yeah, kids are out today. Tomorrow's my last day, and I plan on enjoying this summer. Plan on going to the gym, enjoying my love. Bill, enjoying my love, that sounded funny. Just enjoying each other, making time, making memories, and enjoying life. So to me, that is going to the camper, having fun in the Jeep, beach, travel, fun, new experiences, new people, whatever it brings. All right, so have a beautiful night, Facebook.